Welcome to DNW by Karuna, episode 2 of India vs Pakistan, who is more powerful. Wars are not decided when leaders speak, they are decided when commanders act. The speech ends, the order begins. Somewhere near the border, engine starts, bridges are secured, attack coordinates unlock, satellite eyes narrow. And before the world understands what's happening, the first battle may already be underway. Not who is stronger overall, not who has bigger numbers, but one terrifyingly specific question. When two armies meet at the border, who performs better first? Because the first clash doesn't test theory, it tests reaction, discipline, command, and chaos. Chapter 1. Who moves first? In modern ground warfare, first movement shapes the battlefield. Not always first attack, but first effective positioning. This means who activates reserves faster, who secures supply routes first, who protects radar and communications, who prevents confusion. The opening hours are rarely cinematic. They are logistical. Convoys, rails, bridges, fuel lines, field hospitals. A delayed tank can matter less than a disrupted fuel route. So, army versus army begins not with bullets but with movement efficiency. The army that organizes faster often fights better. Chapter 2. Command structure under pressure. Large armies can look powerful and become divided under pressure. This is where battlefield doctrine matters. Centralized command offers structures but can slow adaptation. Localized command can react faster but risk inconsistency. So the first clash is also a command test. Can leadership maintain control when plan fails? Because they always do. Chapter 3. The missile war before the ground war. Popular imagination focuses on tanks crossing borders, but real first clash often begin differently. Attack. Long before infantry pushes, guns soften, disrupt, confuse, destroy routes, pressure command post, force repositioning. The side that better coordinates attack can shape where the ground war even happens. This isn't just destruction, it's battlefield editing, creating weak zones, closing strong zones, controlling tempo. So soldiers fully clash, the battlefield may already be rewritten. Chapter 4. Special Forces, Borders, Posts and Limited Objectives. Not every opening move is invasion. Sometimes the first goal is limited advantage. Capture tactical heights, disrupt surveillance, pressures key posts, force symbolic wins. This matters because perception shapes escalation. A small territorial shift can trigger massive political response. So army versus army isn't always total war. It may begin with precision. Special units reckon forward pressure. The sides that controls tactical narratives early may influence both military and diplomatic movement. Chapter 5. The human factor, fatigue, rotation, morale. Machines matter, but soldiers hold ground. The first clash is brutal, not just physically but mentally. Sleep deprivation, false sirens, continuous readiness, rotation systems become survival system. Fresh troops outperform exhausted troops. Clear orders outperform panic. Morale is not emotion, it's operational endurance. How long can frontline units remain sharp before mistakes begin? And in war, mistakes multiply. Chapter 6. Limited war or uncontrolled war. The most dangerous moment may not be attack but interpretation. Was that strike tactical or strategic? Was that sector isolated or expansion? When armies misread intent, escalation accelerates. This is why the first battle is also psychological. Each move sends military signals. Each response redefines stakes. One aggressive push, one misunderstood objective, and one limited clash can become something far larger. Chapter 7 Conclusion. So, when India and Pakistan armies meet, the first battle may not answer who wins the war, but it reveals something equally important: who organizes faster, who adapts better, who controls confusion, who holds under pressure. Because first battles are rarely final, but they shape everything after. They define momentum, political pressure, strategic options, and global fear. So perhaps the true first question is not who is stronger, but who makes fewer mistakes when chaos begins. Because one ground forces engage, the next battlefield may rise above them into the sky, air, sea, and nuclear reality. Who controls the end game? Follow and subscribe DNW by Karuna. Understand the world and understand your money.